Cereal.
Good job. Cereal. Good girl. You open the door? What is this? You find it?
Cereal. Cereal.
Good job. What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. I get asked all the time what device we use to help our nonverbal autistic daughter communicate. So I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to show you that, as well as another device, a very common device, with a whole nother app that's significantly cheaper that you might like to try out as well. Here we go. Alright guys, I have two devices here. I have an iPad mini and then I have a Kindle Fire 7. You can replace the iPad mini with any other iPad of your choosing. You can replace the Kindle Fire 7 with any Android tablet to get the same results that I'm going to show you here. Now on the iPad mini, we are running an app that my daughter has been using to communicate for a number of months. The app is called GoTalk Now, and it costs $80 in the App Store. This app is very similar to a PEX book. It's essentially a digital version of the PEX book, except you don't have to pull the cards out and Velcro them to things. They're all available just by swiping through the pages. Each page can be categorized. You can change the number of items per page, to your suiting of your child. If your child does better with only 2 items per page, or 4 items, or 16 items, that's totally up to you. You're not stuck with stock images on this app, so you can actually put pictures of people or places or things that they're familiar with. That way they can make a selection from something that looks similar to what they're actually requesting or communicating with you about. One of my favorite features of this app is how customizable it actually is. If you want to teach your child sight words, for example, you could go into an individual cell, into an individual picture, and fade out that picture. At the same time, you're making the words bigger. That way they're learning to read. Eventually, you fade out the picture totally, and all they're left with is a word, so they select that word to communicate their wants and needs. I like the option to be able to change the color, the background, the font, to be able to change the picture size and crop it, and everything is done within the app. That's also the app's biggest downfall, because if you're trying to set something up on the go, if your child is requesting something that you don't have a photo for in the app, it takes a little bit of time to add an item. You have to choose what page it's going to go on. It's a little more complicated than I would like to see for day-to-day use. Now that we've been using this app for several months, I can really appreciate the customization that goes in each item, because we don't have to change much anymore. So it's not as much of a hassle to add new items on the go, because we're just not doing it as often. And I think you'll find the same thing once you've used that app for a little while. So just like all the other AAC apps that you might have seen, once your child selects that item, it's going to speak. It's going to say what that word is, what that item is.
Cereal.
Good job. You can either record your own voice, record somebody else's voice, or you can just use Siri's voice in the case with this app on iOS devices, on iPads. Alright guys, the next one that we're going to check out is for Android tablets. This app is called ComBoards. I'm really excited about this one because there aren't as many AAC options for Android as there are for iOS. I was super excited when I heard about this, so let's check this one out. Now this is not a head-to-head comparison between the two apps or the two devices. I don't want you to think that's what this is. I just want to show off the features of each and how great they both are, really. I would be perfectly happy with Abigail using either one of these for her daily communication. This app in particular, CommBoards, this is going to be a little bit more advanced, but not much, just a little bit from where she is right now. Right now, she's swiping through pages to find the word that she wants to communicate, and she taps on that single word. You can do that with CommBoards as well, as far as tapping on an individual item. You put the first page of just their most preferred items on it, and they have a very simple communication device. Or you can step it up, you can make it a little more complicated, and you can create categories. And within those categories, for example, they would say, I want to eat cereal. Good job. I really like that. That gets us to the next step as far as communication with that sentence formation. Now, just like the previous app, ComBoards' biggest downfall is also its biggest strength, and that's how easy it is to set up each individual cell, each individual item. There's much less customization, so you can get to it quicker, and you can get your child requesting the thing that they're looking for, the thing that they need, much quicker. Again, that's also a negative because you don't have as much room to play in each cell and change it, fine tune it exactly how you want. Both of these apps are fantastic. I don't see a deal breaker for either one of them. I would gladly have Abigail using either one of them to communicate every single day. Now here's the real kicker about ComBoards. The cost of this app is only $4 in the Google Play Store. So a $4 app on the Kindle Fire 7, when the Kindle Fire 7 goes on sale, they're like $30. They're normally $40, right around there. But you just can't beat that deal. You throw a good rugged case on here and make this thing relatively indestructible, and you've got an awesome AAC device for less than $50. This would be a great option if you don't know if your child's going to take to it very well, or if it's going to take a long time to get into it and learn it and start to use it daily. And then maybe you want to move up from there. Maybe you want to move into an iPad once they get to the point where they're communicating much more effectively. I mean, this is a great place to start without a doubt, and this could be where you end up. I mean, this may suit your child's needs for communication for a very long time. There's only one caveat to having this app on the Kindle Fire 7 is you can't download it from the Google Play Store because there is no Google Play Store on the Kindle Fire 7. It has to be sideloaded. If you want to learn how to do that, it's really not hard at all. Like if you can put together an IKEA coffee table, then you can sideload an app onto the Kindle Fire 7. I'll put a link right up here where you can learn how to do that if you are interested. It's super easy. I did it in like 15 minutes and it was up and running with this app on here, so check that out. If you don't want to use the Kindle Fire 7, or you already have an Android tablet that you want to use, that's awesome too. I will leave a link for the apps down in the video description. I will leave links for the cases that we use, for the Kindle Fire itself, for the iPad mini, for all those things. If you go to our gift guide link down in the video description, you'll find all that stuff there. This would make a great Christmas gift. It's almost Christmas time, and you could do the tablet and the app combo, and have your kid making requests and communicating like they couldn't before. So I think that would be an awesome gift for everybody in the family. Well, that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions about either these tablets or the apps or anything like that, don't be afraid to hit me up down in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. I know this is not technically a Vlogmas video. I mean, I did talk about like gifts and stuff like that, and if you want to see Sugar Plum, Abby's elf on the shelf, you can go over to Instagram, links down below, and I'm sure I'll have an elf on the shelf photo uploaded there. It is the season of giving, so the winner of the Wavelight projector is Sarah Dodd. Thank you for being cool, Sarah Dodd. Merry Christmas.